Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 10th of December to the 16th of December. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. So let's start with Sunday the 10th, which doesn't start well at all. It produces a lot of opposition, which leads to confrontation. It leads to differences of opinion. It makes you behave arrogantly, makes you behave as if you don't want to listen to anybody's advice and you don't want to cooperate either. If you allow that to happen, you're going to have a terrible morning and afternoon period. So be the opposite. Let others take the lead. Let others make the plans. Be the follower. Be a person who is so agreeable and so charming, so that all these planets will just get very confused as what's happening and they will leave you alone. And that's how you minimize their impact. If you go according to their plans, and then you will definitely let them win and get the worst out of the morning or afternoon period. Evening and nightfall period is good. You can mix business and pleasure, and you will find solutions where earlier or part of the day you can't. So it's good to be out with the sense of wanting to meet people who can help you in your job or in business. So go out with the people you love and meet with the people who can help you. And so there's a perfect combination of enjoying both worlds. So your evening nightfall will help you tremendously to find solutions. There are very fast planets there in the evening nightfall, and they can make you a little bit impatient and hasty. Monday the 11th for you, no problem. It just doesn't start very well. Your focus is not there in the morning afternoon period, and it's a Monday, it's a working day. You got this moodiness, you got these imaginary things you want to do in your personal side of life, infatuation as well, and that's going to take away your concentration. That's going to be defeating your deadlines. That's going to create blame. So focus on what you have to do at your place of work. Otherwise you're going to pay very heavily in terms of missing deadlines and getting blamed. Evening nightfall is perfect. Now these evening nightfall planets are there in the morning as well and afternoon as well, trying to help you a bit here and there. That's all they can do. But the evening nightfall, they drop anchor and they take charge. They make you lucky if you're looking for romance. They make your romance marriage areas wonderful, so go out bonding. They make you get better known to your colleagues and your bosses, so go out with them as well. And if you're in business, you can make some very powerful business moves and get very good luck in the evening nightfall session. Tuesday the 12th doesn't start well for you and it's going to end even worse. So morning, afternoon is your behavior pattern, stubborn, dominating, disagreeable, pushy. So don't do that. And when you don't do that, these planets wonder what the hell's happening. Now I'm not doing my work. They will try harder and they will put problems in your way, but don't allow them to do that, tell yourself. And so they leave you alone eventually and you will start doing better in the morning afternoon period that way. But be careful, not easy to dislodge these planets. So the last thing you want to do is to be dominating. Evening nightfall, I worry about accidents, I worry about the company you keep, I worry about the people you are with. They can give you a bad reputation or their influence is not good, it's too much drinking or something not good. So there's a lot of secrecy involved, so you could be going out in a secret motive, or somebody that you want to meet has to be done secretly. All this is no good. And you could be also delving into something that you are addicted to. That's also no good. So all this ends not well for you in the evening nightfall session. That's what I mean. And accidents are possible as well. So if you don't need to really be out, just go back home. Just go back home in the safety of your home and enjoy yourself there. Wednesday 13th is going to be a very good day and night for you. You get plenty of quick planets giving you all the help you want on this Wednesday the 13th morning and afternoon period. Your ideas are brilliant, you are very inventive, and there's plenty of possibilities of you getting good news that comes unexpectedly as well. And so if you've been applying for a job, applying for business applying for new contracts, you will get very good news in the morning afternoon period. And the evening nightfall is also good. Planets have slowed down a bit, but that's okay. They become long-term planets that way. And so whoever you meet during the whole morning, noon, evening, night is going to be somebody you're going to have contact with, and somebody who is willing to help you, and somebody who will be by your side and help you. So go out and make those contacts throughout the whole day, and evening time socialize. Go out with the people you love. Go out with your colleagues if you want business, mix business and pleasure. Go out looking for contracts. You will meet people unexpectedly, and you will be amazed at the kind of contacts you can make in the evening nightfall session in all areas of your life. And if you're chasing for a romance, get to work early, and by the time it's afternoon, evening, you will see you've got already all the things planned. It's that kind of a wonderful day. Thursday, the 14th, starts very well, and it produces plenty of business ideas, communication, marketing skills, the way you can talk, the way you can deliver. You'll be on top of the world with your quickness and fastness and delivery, and people will wonder what a great genius you are. So do that. Show off your capabilities. Ask favors and you will get them as well. There's money to be made, there's a job to be enhanced, and if you're looking for a romance, very good. Make your contacts. You can charm a bird off a tree. So all that's waiting for you to happen morning, afternoon. Evening nightfall period, these good planets also move there, don't worry. But what takes charge is a couple of planets who have anger in them. So they make you a person difficult to get along with in the evening nightfall. A person who is very fussy, a person whose words are very blunt, whose actions are very acute, meaning that they are aggressive. And so don't do that. Otherwise you'll spoil these wonderful days. Your magic words are, take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, tone of voice which is soft, body language which is soft, and you will be an angel, and everybody will still want to help you and be with you in the evening nightfall session. Otherwise it's going to be spoiled, and arguments will be there, provocation will follow, confrontation will follow. It's all up to you. Friday the 15th, now it starts brilliantly for you, but there's a chance it's going to end very badly. So let's see. Morning afternoon period is led by planets who help you in your place of work, help you in your business. They bring ideas which are very creative. They just make everybody look at you and amaze how you can get things done so quickly as well. So concentrate on wanting to impress people at your place of work or in business. Go out even for lunch, dress well. You are going to meet important people. Chase for the romance you want. You are also going to get good news morning, afternoon. But there's also one planet roaming around in the morning, afternoon, but can't do much. Tends to be a little bit of arrogance sometimes seen from you, aloofness sometimes, a lack of cooperation coming from you sometimes. And you'll get away with it in the morning, afternoon. But evening, this planet takes charge. So he wants to totally make you a person who is going to be disagreeable and difficult and arrogant and aloof and very critical of others. If you do allow this planet to get away with it, and you do that, it's going to be a terrible evening and nightfall period. The worst can happen. And so you will break friendships, and you can break some good opportunities of romance. So if you don't really have to go out, don't, because this is a very powerful planet, not easy to dislodge him, not easy to change him, not easy to mitigate or make him less. But you can try. Doesn't mean you run away and hide in your closet when you're at home, no. You can try and tell yourself again and again two things. One is, never be arrogant. Number two, take the soft approach. And you will tame this planet slowly. This planet will look at you and wonder why it cannot turn you into that person it wants you to turn into. And so it will slowly quieten down and leave you alone. Saturday the 16th doesn't start well for you. It can produce accidents of all kinds, at home, in the office. Accidents are not only physical in astrology, they can be emotional, meeting the wrong person or getting an emotional area going wrong. They can be mental, where your anger in you grows mentally and your attitude and your actions become all very aggressive. All that can happen during the Saturday the 16th, and accidents also can take place on the road. And so whatever you do, there is a sense of not contentment from you. And so you will be showing this unhappiness to everybody. And when you do that, well, everybody around you rather move away. So you lost out then. So control these planets and say, number one, I'm going to let others take the lead. I'm going to be the follower. Number two, I'm going to behave myself so that I never say or do anything that might upset anybody for the morning, afternoon and evening periods as well. And that way you will get away with it. You'll be able to enjoy yourself, you'll be able to get the benefits, and you will see nothing much damage has been done. And so in the evening time, emotional planets have gathered, and that's good. It's a Saturday. Enjoy your emotions, but this planet of arrogance is still there. Still, you will try at the last minute to get something wrong done. So be alert. And two things, I will not be arrogant, and I will take the soft approach, and you will conquer this planet, for the day at least. And you'll be able to get a lot of enjoyment coming for you during the evening nightfall period. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I will talk about your next 5 or 6 years in detail in all areas of your life. And so in this next 5 or 6 years, I will use your date of birth and your time of birth, and I will look at your face and read it, and I will look at your palms and read them. I'll use Kabbalistic Tarot if you want, and I will try my best to get your next 5 or 6 years in the best manageable way to produce a lot of success for you in all areas. It's all about what you know ahead of time. That's what astrology is here to tell you about. And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me an email, make contact with him, and let's get down to it. For just USD $50, you're going to get knowledge of your next 5 or 6 years. How grand is that? Well, I look forward to meeting you on Skype. And until then, thank you and good luck.